I'm a full-time professional artist. I've painted over 300 different animals. And what I've found over the years, because I've been doing this for 10 years, showing my work at art fairs and selling online, and what I've discovered is that customers really like to see my paintings put on products. And one of the products that has been really popular over time is puzzles. But the thing is, this last year, I've discovered that I had a real slump in sales. And I want to tell you about that and then how I'm planning to fix it over the next year. I put my art onto chipboard puzzles. You can see the puzzle piece here. These are the normal cardboard puzzles that you find at lots of different stores like Walmart, Etsy, pretty much everywhere. And over the years, I've tried several ways of getting these puzzles done. I've purchased large batches wholesale, which I made a video about in the description area if you would like to watch that in detail. I also have used print on demand, which is what I did for the last couple of years. The first year I did print on demand puzzles, I did sell a few, like maybe a dozen, which is not very many, not very good, but I didn't invest any money in it, so I figured it was okay. But this last year, over the entire year, I sold 0 puzzles. And I think the problem is that puzzles, when you make them through print on demand, they are expensive. And then the prices have to be really high for customers. Also, when you're doing print on demand, you don't really have the puzzles in person, so I can't sell them at shows in person. So what did I do? I went to Etsy and I did a little research. And I quickly found out that wood puzzles are selling for really decent prices. And that there is a margin in there for some profit when it comes to what they are selling wholesale for them if you buy them in bulk. So I found this company, Quirtle, linked in the description if you're interested in getting your art onto wood puzzles, and I had them send me a sample so that I could see what they look like, and we're going to check that out. Here's the box. It's so nice looking. I mean, very premium. If you're going to be charging $40 to $50 for a puzzle, it better look nice, and this one really does. The only thing I'm kind of on the fence about is the way the colors turned out of my painting. Some of the whites are kind of blown out, as you can see there, but ultimately every puzzle I've ever had made hasn't been printed perfectly, so I don't really look at that as a 100% drawback, but it is something to consider. I think it's also good to see what the box looks like of one of these wood puzzles versus a chipboard cardboard box puzzle. This looks clearly more premium. And if it's only like $10 more than what you're charging for something like this online, then I mean, this is clearly a winner just from the box without even looking at the puzzles. And now for a side-to-side look at the puzzle pieces. I mean, look at these. See how thick the wood is versus how thin this is. It's obvious that the wood is more premium. I just love the way these puzzles put together, and they're so cool. They have so many different pieces in there that are really unique. There's all these different animals. And I would say though that the difficulty level of this puzzle is pretty high. So if you have little kids, you probably will have to oversee them working with one of these types of puzzles. Also, it's going to take hours to put together. I have a large size puzzle from Quirtle back here, and we've worked on it for 3 hours so far and haven't gotten it completely put together. We will put it together though eventually, but I wanted to get this video out. I didn't want to wait. The other downside to these wood puzzles are that you have to purchase them in a quantity of 50 and they're only of one design. And so you have to store and sell a lot of these before you will recoup your investment, unlike the print on demand where there's 0 investment involved. But the thing is that you have the ability to sell them at in-person events and online, and it's a much better product. So I think it's really worth it. Quirtle also sells puzzles retail, so if you want to get one as a sample just to see what they look like without ordering a custom artwork of yours on a puzzle, you can do that. Check the link in the description. And if you'd like to watch my other video where I discussed putting my art onto jigsaw puzzles and purchasing them wholesale, watch it here. All right, see you next time.